Hey guys, welcome to WeTalkFilm.com. My name is Valentine Cow. This week I'm going to be giving you my 5 favourite romantic Valentine's movies. Okay, let me know what yours are and I may have a little treat for you later. Alright, take care, speak to you guys soon. Okay, so for the first movie on my romantic movie Valentine's list is the romantic sports drama, the 2000 movie Love and Basketball. Now, this stars Omar Epps and the ever beautiful Sana Lathan. Now, they've worked together a few times since then, but this movie is a classic and it's the one that everybody remembers them for. Now, what's it about? You've got 2 childhood neighbours which grow up together, and they both got a love for the game of basketball. And they've got a little something for each other, but nothing ever really comes of it. Until one night after their prom, they give in to their animal instincts and one thing leads to another. From there, they embark on a romance for a couple of years. They go to the same college together and they're having a lovely time until tragedy happens, and unfortunately it splits them up for years. Then it basically follows each person on their journeys to adulthood and how they come back together and fall in love once again over the game of basketball. It is an absolutely lovely movie, one of my favourites. I'll watch it time in and time out. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to give it a view. Let me know what you think. It's a 2000 classic, Love and Basketball. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so second on my list is a bit of a guilty pleasure. It's the 1999 romantic comedy movie called Notting Hill. Now it stars Hugh Grant, and you might know him as the English gentleman from 4 Weddings and a Funeral and Love Actually. And you've also got the beautiful Julia Roberts, and everybody knows her from Pretty Woman and Eric Brockovich. Now, what can I tell you about this movie? I absolutely love it. Whenever it comes on TV, I'm all over it. So Julia Roberts is playing a stylized version of herself, really, a famous Hollywood actress. And then you've got Hugh Grant, who is just your everyday guy, like myself. And he works at a bookstore. And it just so happens that one day Julia Roberts walks into the bookstore and there starts a bit of a love story. Now there's a lot of back and forth between the two of them, and the fame that Julia Roberts has really comes into play in regards to their romantic desires for each other. But saying that, it's absolutely lovely. They do come together at the end. It's hilarious as well, and they bounce off each other really well, and it's got a great ending. So by all means, please give it a go. It's the 1999 romantic comedy Notting Hill. Speak to you soon. Okay, so third on my list is one that's a little bit out of field. It's the 1955 Disney musical romance film called Lady and the Tramp. Now I know what you're thinking, did Cal really and truly bring Lady and the Tramp to me? Yes sirree Bob, I did. It is a tremendous movie. So it's about 2 canines. You've got Lady, who I think is a Springer Spaniel, something like that. And then you've got the Tramp. Don't ask him what the Tramp is, he's just a vagrant. Anyway, you've got those two and they fall in love. what can I say? You got the upper class person falling in love with the down and out guy on the street, and it's absolutely lovely. They have an adventure, and at the end of it they fall in love. Now, they did do a live action version in 2019, I believe it was, and that wasn't too bad, but it hasn't got the nostalgia or the beautifulness of the original classic. And obviously everybody knows of the spaghetti and meatball scene where the chef is singing about what a beautiful bella notte, beautiful night this is. Please check it out. I know it's an old movie, 1955, but you're not going to find a more classic love tale from Disney. Check it out, let me know what you think. Lady and the Tramp. So the fourth one on my list is the 1984 fantasy comedy romance movie called Splash. Now, us old heads like myself will definitely remember this movie. You other younger folks probably won't, but definitely it's one for you to check out. Now, it stars the ever great Tom Hanks when he was a young guy, and it's got the beautiful Daryl Hannah in it as well. Now, it's a great movie. You could basically say it's a live action version of The Little Mermaid. It's about a mermaid that comes out of the ocean to find the person that she's fallen in love with, who happens to be Tom Hanks. Now, all sorts of hijinks happen when she's out of the sea. She obviously has legs where she can walk about, but should she get touched by water, she turns directly back into a mermaid again. And you've got one guy that recognises her, and he goes about the whole movie trying to out her in front of the public. It's really great, and it's a romantic story about how they fall in love, and you're left with the will they or won't they stay together, go back and live in the ocean, or will they stay on Earth. It's a beautiful movie. It's absolutely lovely. Once again, it's a bit of a guilty pleasure for myself, but I don't mind admitting that because it is tremendous. So give it a watch. Let me know what you think. Speak to you soon. Okay, so the fifth and final movie on my list is the 1997 romantic drama called Love Jones. Now, this is one of my all-time favourite movies. Absolutely love it. Now, it stars Lorenz Tate. You might know him, he's been in a few movies such as Menace to Society and Crash. And they've also got the ever beautiful Nia Long. She is just like fine wine, that woman is. She's tremendous. And she was in Boys in the Hood and also Big Mama's House. Now, this is about two people that have come together out of nowhere, really. Nia Long, she's moved to the city that Lorenz Tate lives in. They go to a poetry club and they meet, and then from there they have a wild romantic affair. Now, I must admit, this movie made me want to write poetry. That's right, it is absolutely great. I tried writing a few times and I didn't do very well. I can't write poetry. I can't do anything like that. I can't rhyme. I can't even make a sentence, much less rhyme. But I did give it a try, and although I got nowhere, hey, what can I say? You know, I am no Lorenz Tate. But it's definitely one that you need to watch. Okay, it's a love story, very sexy. Both leads, they act extremely well, and they're both sexy within their own right, so it just makes you want to watch more and more and see what happens at the very end. So guys, please check it out. Love Jones, 1997 romantic drama. Let me know what you think. Well guys, we've come to the end of Valentine Cow's 5 favourite romantic movies. Drop down into the comments and let me know what your romantic movies are and why. And if I like them, you might have a little something coming your way. Okay? Let me know sooner, love. What's this? You know what that means, don't you?